While true madness is happening outside our homes and the government wants us to stay inside the most we can for the time being, there's no better time to show you guys the most fun games to play while being locked up inside. Keep in mind everything in this video is based on my opinion, but I really do think you'll be in for a good time if you play at least one of those. Some of the games you'll be seeing here are also on PS4 and Xbox One, so no worries about that. First off, we have Holdfast Nations at War. Now this one is a personal favorite of mine. If you just want to waste some time and have fun with one of the best community you'll ever see in a game. Holdfast Nations at War is a multiplayer first and third person shooter set during the Great Napoleonic era. It features over 150 online players matches and is the most fun I've ever had in a war game. The maps, factions, boats and everything are fun, but where this game truly shines is at an abnormal place. The proximity voice chat. In every single game will you encounter a fake captain commanding a huge army of other players, shouting Germany speeches, while on the other side of the map people are dancing to the cha-cha song.
Please, everybody clap your hands.
While people love to troll by using voice chat, you can also definitely meet some roleplay fanatics, trying their most best to keep you in the immersion, and that's what's good about it. These two different people have accepted each other. Holdfast is available on Steam right now and just came out of early access. It is indeed the best time to try it out. Next up we have Showdown, available on PS4, Xbox One and PC. If you're more into a competitive style of shooter, then this one is for you. Showdown is a first-person PvP bounty hunting game with heavy PvE elements from the makers of Crysis. It pits you alone or with one or two friends against other players trying to hunt a specific target, which is a pretty difficult boss. While the game is getting more and more popular every day, it is still so underrated and deserves so much more. There's a lot to be frightened by in this game, like bee ladies, dying horses making loud noises, a scuttering spider beast, lake monsters, alarms made of clattering hanging bones, zombies and ducks. It's like every single thing in this game has been created to hate you. But all of these things aren't the main protagonists of the match. The real stress comes from other players. Crytek designed this hunt to make it as every move you make, you feel someone is watching you, ready to shoot. The sound design, as I know of, is one of the most liked of 2019, and with reasons. There's always something going on. Next up is Planetside 2. Planetside 2 is an all-out planetary war where thousands of players battle as one across enormous continents. Utilize infantry, ground and air vehicles, and teamwork to destroy your enemies in this revolutionary first-person shooter on a massive scale. It is the ultimate war online experience, much bigger than Battlefield for example, and is also free to play. The reason I'm putting this game on the list is because it just had its biggest update ever, called Escalation, where it brings the massive Bastion fleet carrier that players can spawn in and control, also deployable war assets, plenty of outfit resources, a huge social hub, and new outfits. Planetside 2, besides the first game in this video, has been my go-to multiplayer experience when I just want to have fun for a long period of time. The fact is, the battles in Planetside almost never ends, offering constant challenges of individual skill, team grit, or just literally an empire-wide coordination. Players are coming together in enormous battles across 4 massive continents to win control of critical territories, gaining key resources for their empire, and then win the continents. Forget Battlefield, in my opinion this is the real war experience we've always wanted. Next up we have Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose is a grand-scale World War II first-person shooter with open battles of 100 players with infantry, tanks, artillery, a dynamically shifting frontline, and a unique resource-based strategic meta game. The best part about this game is how realistic it tries to be, but also keep the core fun. It's complex, unforgiving, brutal, beautiful, and requires teamwork and communication some of the time. But when it all falls into place, it's an experience like no other I've experienced. Can't be playing this one like Call of Duty or Battlefield, and in fact they almost never reward lone wolf players, so stay with your squad whether you have a mic or not. The maps are truly immense, immersive, terrifying, and you'll always be met with different situations, some of the time funny situations. At the moment it is one of the best World War II simulation, so if you like these kinds of games, definitely get it. Next up we have Kingdom Come Deliverance, available on PS4, Xbox One and PC. I've never really talked about this game, but oh god is it underrated. Kingdom Come is a single-player, story-driven, open-world RPG that immerses you in an epic adventure in the Holy Roman Empire. Avenge your parents' death as you battle invading forces in massive battles. Go on game-changing quests and make true influential choices. It is a remarkably rewarding, old-school RPG that gives games like The Elder Scrolls and Fallout a run for their money. The game takes place in a medieval Bohemia, but the twist is everything is entirely world accurate. From the roads, castles, houses, the rules, weapons, everything has been created with real life drawings, writings, and just true history in mind. Kingdom Come actually started as an indie game and needed a lot of promises to get it founded, so it started a Kickstarter. It became hugely successful, receiving more than $1 million, and thus made a much bigger game than what was expected. In the game you play a total nobody by the name of Henry on a revenge mission, after his town gets leveled by invaders, though in doing this you will need to obey the rules, just as expected in real life. Kingdom Come is beautiful, interesting, and realistic. If you're into that, get it now. Next up we have Deep Rock Galactic. This one is the most polished early access game at the moment, by the way. Deep Rock Galactic is a 1 to 4 player co-op FPS featuring badass space dwarves, 100% destructible environments, procedurally generated caves, and endless hordes of alien monsters. It is sitting at a perfect rate on Steam right now with overwhelmingly positive reviews. The experience this game offers can be described with one simple statement: it's just fun to play. Everything about it is fun. The main objective is also pretty simple: shoot stuff, upgrade stuff, and mine stuff. There's 4 different unique classes, which offers awesome abilities that helps you get around the map pretty easily, a ton of weapons to customize, and hordes and bosses to destroy. The developers, very kind, are doing the early access process with a perfectly planned roadmap of things to come in the near future. It is always getting updated. It's literally the best co-op game since Left 4 Dead. Get it right now. Finally, we have the newly released Call of Duty Warzone. It is a free-to-play standalone COD experience with Battle Royale and Plunder. Battle Royale is the classic mode you know of, and we have Plunder. Plunder is where this Call of Duty really shines. Each match of Plunder has 102 players, broken up in squads of 3 players each. Each squad competes to be the first to earn 1 million in-game cash, or get the most cash in 30 minutes. Players can earn cash from completing contracts, looting, or picking up the cash that enemy players drop when they die. It is, in my opinion, the best mode of Warzone and offers some real good quality time, as you can always respawn after dying. The game just broke a record of 6 million people online in the first 24 hours, which is a huge record for any Battle Royale game. It is available right now on PS4, Xbox One, and PC for free. Alright guys, if you'd like to see more compilation videos on new or upcoming games, make sure you support this video by liking and subscribing. Thanks to Jigglyboy and I Am Legend for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for 99 cents only. It'll help me and the channel as a whole. Thanks for watching.